Well, hi again. This is another video where we are going to focus now on chapter 2, the literature review. And similar to what I did in the previous video with the introduction, I'll try to give you some suggestions and I will use a topic as an example. Again, you don't have to worry about the topic because you already have it, so that's a huge relief in some way. So you will start with the section 2.1, which is the method of the literature review. So it's a way of showing how you find the relevant articles that you will discuss. So as we discussed also in our lecture, you have to be very transparent on showing which keywords did you use, which search engine, how did you limit your search, maybe you used only English or English and Swedish. So be very transparent on that. Plus also justify your choices. You can say like, we only included peer review journals, peer review journal articles, book chapters, books. We didn't include conference articles. And justify why. And you can include a reference from another literature review or from articles around or from the book saying that it is more reliable to use articles or books because there are peer review and conferences. Sometimes they are not peer reviewed. Sometimes paper conferences are not even finished. So it's not that reliable to use conference articles. Also, if you are going to limit your search for time frame, like only articles from 2000 until now, why is that relevant? There is not a single answer, or there is no right or wrong answer in most of the time. So you still need to justify why this. I guess the method of the literature review should be, I guess, two paragraphs, something like that. It shouldn't be that long. You can also include tables. That would be amazing if you can include a table. You remember from the lecture, the table that I showed you on how you can analyze the articles that you find. So imagine that after all your search, you end up with 10 articles, and then you use your table and you show your table on how you analyze each article. So you can also include that. You can also include the Prisma table. Again, go to the lectures. If you don't remember, watch the video where I explain the Prisma figure, where it shows how the search is done. I think it's very effective. So give it a try again, and this shouldn't be that long. I would say 2 paragraphs. The main body of the literature review can be a bit longer, which is the actual review of the articles. In here, you will discuss the articles. What did you find about your topic? So in this section 2.2, I guess it will be a bit longer, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 paragraphs, I guess, something like that, because you will have to identify common themes and common concepts from the articles that you will revise on your topic. Identify these themes and then discuss these themes in this section. So for example, again, I'm going with the example of the financial stress and student happiness. So what do we know from there? There is maybe pressure, there is maybe time concerns because you have to budget between finding a job plus also do your study stuff, so you get more stress. So maybe pressure is one common theme that you find in the literature, and another common theme is maybe the budgeting or balancing between the need to work and that. So try to find 3 or 4 themes that you find around and discuss them. And you can say like, this article identify that pressure is very important because pressure is what creates stress. And this other article found a similar thing, but they also mentioned that pressure is not like that material, like it's also kind of an interpretation. So discuss these articles in a way. And try to finish with a framework. I also showed that in the lecture, like try to finish with your topic, financial stress and happiness, consists of 3 or 4 concepts. So it can be like a circle in the middle and 4 or 3 circles around, like the concepts that create your topic. And finally, section 2.3 is about hypothesis. You haven't done the lecture on hypothesis. We will have it before the next workshop. But in here, 2.3 is a very short section, maybe just 1 paragraph, where you develop the hypothesis of your topic. So the financial stress will have an effect or a relationship with the student happiness. What is that relationship? What do you expect that to be? So you need to kind of justify that relationship with previous research. So that's why you need this paragraph. In that paragraph, you say like previous research has identified a link between stress, financial stress, and happiness. Some articles found it's negative, some articles found it's negative because of that. So based on these 2 or 3 articles, we expect that, or we state the hypothesis, which is there is a negative relationship between financial stress and student happiness. It's only 1 paragraph. So the whole chapter, the literature review, should be, I would say, 2 paragraphs for the method. I would say 4 or 5 paragraphs for the actual review, and 1 paragraph for the hypothesis setting, right? So that's the how it should be. In total, it's maybe 7 paragraphs. It's a little bit longer than the introduction, but not that long, right? So something like that. So I guess I hope this is helpful for you, and then try again, give it a try. I think it's a good time to work on these 2 chapters, because then you will get the findings and then you will get the data, and it can get overwhelmed. Also, methodology chapter is quite long because there are many things to discuss. So maybe spend time trying to finish this as soon as possible. Well, that's all.